Okay, guys, so I've written down a list of like tips for transitioners. However, I have no idea where I put that thing, so I'm just about to go off the top of my head. And this is just going to be a really quick video. These tips are going to be based off of what worked for me and what I wish I would have known when I transitioned. Because, we all make mistakes, and I definitely made a huge mistake while I was transitioning. So, when I started going natural, it was in high school, and I actually did it by accident. Um, I went so long without getting a relaxer, and I had like previously before that, I told my mom, I'm like, I'm not gonna get any more relaxers. She was like, yes, you are, because you do not know how to take care of natural hair, which was true, but um my when I had a relaxer, my hair was just it was fried and it was dry, and I just needed a change. So after I had went so long, my mom was like, I think it's time for you to get another relaxer. I'm like, Mom, I'm just not gonna do it. So I didn't, and I literally didn't get any more relaxers. And when I first started doing my hair, it was actually quite hilarious because I didn't know how to straighten unrelaxed hair. Like, so my ends would come out super straight, and then my roots, they would be straight, but they would clearly be poofier than the rest of my hair. So I used to press it, put a lot of heat on it, which I didn't know was bad when you're transitioning, because like I said, I didn't watch any videos, I didn't do anything. I didn't even know like hair forms and stuff like that existed, quite honestly. Like, I had no clue. I think I just stumbled upon one day on YouTube, and I was like, oh, wow. So, my number one, keep heat out of your hair. Well, I shouldn't say keep heat out of your hair. I should say, if you want to become natural and wear your hair natural, like with your natural curls, keep heat out of it, because you will incur some heat damage. And like I've said before, I still need to make a video showing you my exact heat damage, because I really don't have much in the back. It's all just around my frame of the front, because of course that's the part that I always wanted to be perfect, because it frames my face, and that's the part that got heat damage. So that's my number one tip. My second tip is keep your hair moisturized, and do low manipulation styles, like braid outs. Like, even when you have partially relaxed and partially natural hair, they still look fine. Like, you can like YouTube how to do braid outs and twist outs. I would consider doing braid outs more than twist outs, because doing a twist out on transitioning hair is similar to doing one on heat damaged hair. You'll have stringy ends, and then you'll have like your roots will be like, super like defined and twisty. So I would consider doing braid outs more. If you do want to do twist outs, you definitely should put perm rods on the ends of them. And I say keep your hair moisturized, because dry hair, we all know it breaks off, and keeping it moisturized is very important. I don't mean putting a crap load of water in it. I mean like using products that are moisturizers, like and also seal your ends with some kind of oil. Olive oil and coconut oil works well. I'll definitely seal my ends. I love argan oil as well. It's like my favorite now. It's just expensive. That's the only thing. So that's another thing. Oh, sorry, this is random, but this is my hair today. This is the style I did it in. This is a twist out, and I made a previous video and I let you guys know I do not wear my twist outs down, but this is the style that I decided to throw it in today. If you want to know how I did this, I'll definitely make a tutorial. I'll probably do that tonight after my exam. I'm kind of taking a study break right now, and I decided to make another video, so that's how this ended up happening. But yeah, so basically, keep it moisturized. I didn't do that either while I was transitioning. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going with the flow. Third tip, am I on tip number 3? Oh, ways to keep heat out of your hair. Okay, so I wore a lot of sew-ins, and I didn't do that because I was transitioning. I did it just because I like long hair and my hair wasn't long. So I just used to like sewing. So I used to wear them all the time. And that's one way I kept the heat out of my hair. The only part that did get the heat was obviously the part that I had to flat iron. But I put a scarf on that at night. So I literally only had to flat iron it once every time I washed it. More than that, I didn't flat iron it more than that. So that's an important thing. If you do wear a sew-in, protect the hair that you leave out. Make sure it's moisturized. Make sure you do what you got to do to it, because you do not want that to get damaged, because it'll be significantly shorter than the rest of your hair, which is never good. Or you'll incur a lot of heat damage there and not, it just won't be consistent. You want to stay consistent. I think curly sew-ins are great. Like, if you can like manipulate your hair and maybe braid it to blend in, then you don't even have to worry about the heat part because you're not putting heat in it. But anyways, aside from that, what was my other tip? Oh, clip your ends more than usual. If you clip your ends, every 3 months, maybe do it every month and a half. And the only reason why I say this is I clipped my ends more than usual when I was transitioning, just because I wasn't taking care of mine properly and my ends would get damaged just more. However, my hair kind of stayed at the same length until I was fully natural. So therefore, I didn't incur any loss in length. And from that point on, when it was just straight natural, it just grew longer. And like, I'm at APL right now. I was like maybe a half inch above not mid back, sorry, above like BSL. However, which is broad stroke length, if you don't know. However, I didn't take care of it, honestly, and one side was a little longer than the other side, so I cut off a couple inches, and it was about 2.5 inches I had cut off just to like even it back out. And now I actually clip my own ends. I could make a video on that, but I'm not a pro yet, so I want to get really good at it before I just show you guys how to do something. But yeah, that's that. And what else? Okay, so I didn't know that, sleeping with satin scarves were good. Make sure you do that. Sleep with a satin scarf or satin pillowcase. That's what I use now, satin pillowcase, except for when my hair is straight, I do wrap it with a satin scarf. But when it's just natural like this, I can't stand having a scarf over all of this. Like, if you can't tell, my hair is super duper thick. Like, I got a lot of it. So I just like sleeping on the pillowcase, and this is my satin pillowcase right here. So soft. Anyway, I like sleeping on that. This is for anybody, even if you're not transitioning, even if you're relaxed. Satin scarves, satin pillowcases, great, because your hair won't get damaged from rubbing up against it. Silk ones are good too. What else could I tell you guys? What other mistakes did I make? I think the biggest mistake I made was the heat, quite honestly. I know I've made other mistakes, but the heat was the main one. Yeah, but those are the only tips I can really think of right now, because I told you I lost my list. I'll probably make a part 2 of this video when I find my list. But those are the main ones that I could think of off the top of my head that I wanted to tell you guys that are very important. Oh, another thing. This is for anybody. I feel like... Okay, never mind. I gotta get my thoughts together before I just go off into another like rampage. Oh yeah, but if you wanna know like kind of how I did this style, you can like leave a comment, let me know that you want a tutorial, and I'll probably make that tonight. And depending on how much editing I need to do, if I need to do editing, if I don't need to, it'll either be posted like today or tomorrow. But yeah, pray for me, guys, because I'm about to go take one of the hardest exams of my life thus far. So, pray for me if you can. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions If I think of more things that I did badly while transitioning, I'll definitely tell you guys. Like I said, this is just a learning process. Taking care of hair is definitely a learning process. It's I'm still learning how to take care of my hair. I'm still learning everything. But growing longer hair is definitely achievable, and it takes work and dedication, but you can definitely do it. So yeah, hope that was some inspiration for you guys. Let me know if you need anything. Leave a comment. Thanks. Bye.